Hi guys, Jessica here in my pajamas. I have multiple things that I want to talk about in this video, so I just called it book talk because I have some requests that I'm going to cover in one video. I figured one big video instead of like several small ones. So the first ones that I'm going to do is my favorite authors and underhyped books, because most of the time when you say your favorite author, there's going to be some books that you feel are underhyped. So I thought they went well together. Not all of the authors have the books, but as I talk about them, I'm going to talk about Checkmate first. Sophie Kinsella, who writes The Confessions of a Shopaholic, is definitely one of my favorite authors. Jane Green, I've read almost all of her books, definitely. So let's go into young adult. Ellen Hopkins, Kate Tiernan. Her Sweep series is very underhyped. I've talked about it 100 times. This is the perfect time of year to read it. It's about witches and magic, and it's just in the solstice. So it would be perfect to read it now. Nancy Holder, the Wicked series, another witch series, another great series to read this fall. Sarah Shepard, of course. L.J. Smith, Anna Gaberson, and pretty much underhyped book for Anna Gaberson is every book. I just think she did a phenomenal job of just anything you've ever read by her. If you have books on your TBR or on your shelf or in your drawer or wherever you keep your books to read that are her books, check them out immediately. Gillian Larkin. I love Gillian Larkin. Her Flapper series was amazing. It was just a beautiful trilogy of just poise. I can't even speak. It's just so good. And the last one that I'm going to mention is Laurie Helse Anderson. And her book, Winter Girls, definitely changed me in a way. It's one of those books that makes you evaluate your life. And she wrote Speak, and she just writes amazing books. So those are my favorite authors and some underhyped books. I'm going to go into why do I read, and then talk about YA and Booktube advice. So why do I read YA was the question. I'm going to talk about why I read in general. I've talked about this in my anxiety video. First of all, I learned how to read when I was 2.5 years old. It was an escape for me, and it still is, almost 26 years later. I love learning. I love being taken into a world that I wish was my real world. That's why I like to read these Gossip Girl books and Pretty Little Liars. Like, these girls live in these really, high-end, like, prestigious neighborhoods and live that kind of life. And, when you don't live that life and you didn't grow up in that life, I had a great childhood. I'm not saying anything bad about the way I grew up. But you always want what you don't have. I just think it would be interesting to know what it would be like to be there. I've always read to de-stress, and I just love reading. I can't imagine my life without reading. I know people that don't read at all, and I read like 100 books or more a year, and they don't read at all. My routine, my life would not be the same without reading. It wouldn't. I wouldn't be the person I am without reading. I thoroughly enjoy talking about books here. I have been talking a little bit, actually a lot, about Pretty Little Liars lately. It does connect to my channel. And also beauty, and I've been kind of broadening this channel a little bit. But I thoroughly enjoy talking about books. And, I was one of the first in the elite. I hate saying that word, but people always use that to describe like the first handful of people that did Booktube. The first people that had the energy and the inspiration and whatever to post videos about something that no one else was really talking about on YouTube, and just hoping that maybe somebody else liked it too. like reading more in the last 3.5 years of doing these videos because of you guys, because of other people that have passion for what I talk about, and because I have a reason to read, I read more, and then I get to talk to you about it. So you guys are my enablers for buying books and reading books. For those who want to start a Booktube channel, what are you waiting for? I have chosen to stay away from a certain section of the Booktube community because they're not very welcoming and they choose not to accept everyone. I know my place. I know that. Let me open my little thing that I have open here. I know that Brandy Marie 88, The Story Siren, Beauty Equals Skin Deep, Lizzie Books, Why Fiction Freaks, DM Friend 25, myself, also, of course, Richard Denny, Chapter Chicks, The Book Catcher, The Readables, Leanne J.C. Ray, and Devour Reviews all had their channels from the beginning. Those are the people that started the community. And it's sad that it's so cliquey. I've talked about this before. I could care less that I don't have 10,000 subscribers because honestly, to have as loyal and friendly and kind subscribers that I do, such as you that's watching this, it means more to me than having 10,000 that don't talk to me and don't care about me. And I truly, truly believe that and mean that from the bottom of my heart. Be yourself on camera. I come on camera with wet hair, my hair to the side, in my pajamas, and I don't care. I don't have bookshelves behind me, fancy intros, and I don't need to. My passion is reading. It's not how cool can I make my video look. That's not me. So if you like me and you watch my videos, I appreciate that because I don't feel like that I need to get myself all done up to do a video. And that results in you getting more videos from me because I don't feel like I have to do my hair, put on 10 pounds of makeup. I can turn the camera on like I just did right now on a Friday night, 10 o'clock, in my pajamas after I had a bad day and talk about my favorite authors, books you need to read, why I read, and everything else. So I hope that you enjoyed this book talk video. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm going through some of my other things that I have on my to record list, so maybe I'll record more tonight. If not, I will this weekend. Happy reading, guys. I love you all. Bye.